welcome back to AireCon 2024. We're here with Matt. Hi Matt.
Hello.
And you're showing War of the Worlds One More Day.
Yeah.
This has come on quite a bit since the last time we saw it.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the progress. The game's been in development for 2.5, 3 years now. It's taken a while, been a labour of love, but we're nearly there, we're getting there. Since you last saw it, we've added a load of card art. The artists have been hard at work doing the card art. We've got new event card art. All the rules have been tightened up a little bit. The card text is tightened up, and I've finished writing all the stories that will be in the core box.
Awesome.
So a little bit of play testing and tuning left, but we're pretty much getting ready to launch on Kickstarter. That's the plan, or on Game Found, who knows.
So for those people who don't know the story of the game, it's obviously the War of the Worlds.
I'll give you a quick overview. So the game is story-driven. It's a story-driven solo, but I'm saying it's a 1+. It's nice to play with friends, just to cooperating on the story. So it's a solo deck builder, story-driven, and you will play in the core box. There'll be a journalist that you can play as, or there'll be an infantry soldier that you can play as. Each of those, you start with a deck of 10 cards that's unique to that character. Okay. And you can then pick one of 6 stories. These are the story decks as they are now. That's 10, 15 cards. I realised the other day when I was formatting it's 15,000 words of story, so there's quite a bit of text in there. So it looks like really narrative driven. So you'll pick a character, you'll pick a story. The stories run from 60 minutes to 2.5 hours long, so you can choose the length of story you want to play, and then you'll get on with the game. You'll then the stories will then take you to different locations to overcome different challenges, meet new people. Maybe you have to pay someone to get something special. You might have to pick up blasting charges from the coast and come back to Horsell Common and blow something up. So the stories will take you in lots of different directions, trying to survive through this Martian invasion of Victorian England.
So let's go through a quick overview of how the mechanics of the game
work. Turn, yeah. So these are all the locations you got up on the left. At the minute, we're at the active location being Horsell Common. So we're at Horsell Common at the moment, and our story is trying to get us to Weybridge to witness some hopefully the destruction of the Martian fighting machine at the hands of the British Army. So we're at the active location, and the first thing we're going to do on our turn is draw 5 of our cards. These are our survivor cards. This is the deck we've been building over the last few turns. So if you want to give us 5 cards there, face up,
shuffle these,
and then a quick shuffle, and that'll draw the last 2. So these are the cards we're going to be able to use in a few minutes, in a moment or two, just to try and survive through this threat. So that's what we've got in our hands from our deck. We then take 1 from the Horsell Common event deck and 2 from the generic event cards, and then we reveal them left to right. This is like the scenario we find ourselves in. So slowly but surely, at the end of this turn, we're going to lose 3 intuition, which is one of the currencies of the game. There's red weed. So the red weed is tangling through the streets of Horsell Common, slowing us down. So it's got an immediate action. We move that to become engaged, and it stops us from travelling, it stops us from dodging and some other things. Last card, we've got a fighting machine, so this is the big bad of the game. Immediately become engaged and draw an additional event card. So we're going to have to deal with that in a minute. And then obviously with all this going on, we dare not have a rest, we dare not sleep. At the end of the turn, it's going to hit us for some hope and health. So all the time we're tracking hope and health. If we ever end at 0 in the turn, then it's game over, I'm afraid. So this is your survival part. You've really got to stay alive one more day, keep on surviving. So this is the scenario, we're trying to get our way to Weybridge. We're trying to generate intuition so we can travel and find a way to get to Weybridge. All the time we've got fighting machines, red weed tangling us up, and all these things going on. So now this is the time the player can then use the resources in their hand. So easy ones here, we can generate a couple of shillings. So we'll find some shillings on the floor while we're running around, and we'll use them later on in the turn to hopefully buy some nice new cards to build our deck. What else do we do? We'll draw another survivor card into our hands. So that goes to the discard pile, we'll draw a fresh one in, because that's not doing what we want. Okay, this is good, we can gain some health. So we'll gain 1, we'll play that card, we'll gain a health. So we go up, we keep ourselves alive because we're getting a bit low on health. We find another shilling, so we're getting the money. That's not really what we want this turn, but never mind. And then we can either gain some money or a survivor card. So I'm going to take a survivor card, let's have another card. Yep. Let's hope we get something good. We gain some intuition or some shillings. So we're going to get the intuition, and hopefully that will help us travel to the next location. So that's we're trying to quickly go through a turn there. Yep. Now we'll resolve all the events left to right. So unfortunately, we're going to lose some intuition to that. There's terrible things going on. We're going to lose hope. We're going to lose 1 health and 1 hope. So these track down. Okay. then that goes away, and then we've got these ones don't go away. These stay with us until we deal with them.
Okay.
So unfortunately, we're going to lose some more hope here, but we're going to get blasted by the Martian. We're going to lose 4 health and some more hope. So it's going to track our stats down a bit more. It wasn't a very good turn.
No.
That was really bad. So we didn't do very well. These are going to stay with us. We're going to have to deal with them on the next turn. Who knows how we're going to do that, but hopefully we'll get the right cards next time.
Yeah.
And then last part of the turn is to spend some shillings, and we can buy a card.
okay.
You got the values in the bottom right corner, all different prices. We've got 3 to spend, so we can let's buy that one. We'll pop that into our deck. Spend the 2 shillings. That's the end of the turn, and then we're on to the next one. Draw some more cards. Find out how the situation unfolds, and keep trying to get to Weybridge.
So you're deck building / resource managing.
Exactly that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Cool. I like the fact that you've used real shillings there as well.
Yeah, they're really cool. Aren't they? Very tactile.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you said you're going to be crowdfunding later this year.
That's it. That's the plan. Yeah.
Have you got any prices or anything? Rough
Yeah.
estimates?
So the core game, as I mentioned, is the 2 survivors, the journalist and the infantry soldier.
Yeah.
Their unique deck to start with, and it's 6 different stories to choose from. So there's absolutely tons of replayability. Once you finish the story, you can play it again, either with a different character or obviously every time, because everything gets shuffled. You don't know how the story will unfold. So massive amounts of replayability. Anyway. 350 cards. There'll be cardboard tokens in the basic set. 350 cards, cardboard tokens rulebook. That's going to be about £50. That's the plan. And then there'll be an optional upgrade tokens. There will be real shillings in the upgrade pack. Glass and wooden tokens. So that'll be £10, £12 probably. And then we've got the play mats, which is an optional neoprene play mat. And that will, I'm not sure the price yet, but that will be an optional add-on. You don't need the play mat, but we'll be selling that as an add-on in the campaign.
It does add a lot to the game, and the table presence it brings is really nice as well.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I really, really appreciate that. It's lovely.
Okay, Matt, so if people want to find out more about you and the game, where should they go?
Yeah, so we are War of the Worlds One More Day. We've got an Instagram account, we've got a Facebook account, and we've got a page on Board Game Geek.
Yeah.
So you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Board Game Geek. War of the Worlds One More Day. And we're looking to, hopefully, H.G. Wells' birthday is around the end of September. So that we're sort of moving towards that as our launch date for the campaign or crowdfunding.
Awesome. Really like this, Matt, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
And for you, everyone, if you want links, it'll all be in the video description. But thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.